All the memories of being a weird ass nigga.
We present to you Around Productions.
What's good, everybody? If you're a first time viewer of my content and of this video, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be dealing with a touchy topic that a lot of men can most likely relate to, concerning the basis of being socially awkward and being demonized and demeaned for being socially awkward. And I can honestly say that this was me back in middle school. I can honestly say that I didn't have the best luck with women back in middle school. And it wasn't until high school where I actually developed a character for myself, a persona for myself, that I began to have my luck with women. But we're going to go over this video that I just ran across on Instagram, and it comes from YouTube, or it comes from TikTok. And we're going to analyze this video, and I'm going to share my personal story on this as well. So let's get into it.
No one likes me. My dog won't even look at me. My dog took a shit on the floor because they were so disgusting.
So I actually used to be that guy, and I wanted to use this video as an opportunity to talk about the demonization of socially awkward and inept men in our society. First, let's talk about why socially inept men exist in the first place. They were pretty much ignored by society. They were bullied by their male peers, they were ignored by women, and for the most part, they were neglected in their homes. So they turned to the only things that could give them validation: card games, nerdy shit, anime, and of course, their studies. Now, this is why you see highly intellectual fields like STEM and computer science being male-dominated. It's because these socially awkward men found a space where they could build up their skills and money without having to actually deal with people. Now let's enter the modern day. Women are starting to come into these male-dominated fields, and of course it's causing friction because they now have to interact with these nerdy guys who can't tell the difference between flirtation and friendliness and oversharing because they've never actually had to deal with it their entire lives. It's causing women to become uncomfortable, and as we all know, when women become uncomfortable, everything needs to change. I'm probably going to get in some trouble for this next part, but who cares? Men can handle trauma dumping from other men better than women can. You see, as men, we've potentially been through the same exact situations as these awkward, inept nerds. So naturally, we try to help by offering advice or some type of camaraderie. Oh bro, no, you're good. You just need to fucking fix your hair and and interact with more people. As a matter of fact, what are you doing Friday night? We'll go to the gym. We'll go to the bar. I'll be a wingman. What's your fucking gamer tag? We'll fucking play some games and share some stories. Women do not go through the same shit. So they stand there, they awkwardly listen to you drone on about your sad lives, and then they go to their female friends or they jump on TikTok and talk about how much of a sad, pathetic loser you are. Now, in the comment section of that original video, there are a bunch of sad, lonely guys trying to state their case, and of course, they're being shot down and ridiculed by a bunch of apathetic women. And to those guys, I want you to take that as proof for this advice. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares about the sad backstory that turns you into the lonely guy that you are. Your only options are to either go to therapy, get a group of male peers who can be better examples to you, or like me, consume 10,000 hours of self-help content and read some fucking books. You are the only one who can fix your problems, because at the end of the day, a woman's trauma makes her a victim to be celebrated and protected, and a man's trauma makes him a nuisance that simply needs to do better.
I could not have said that better myself. Shout out to blkglv. He has a lot of great content that I have seen throughout Instagram and on TikTok. He has a lot of great content, so I highly recommend that y'all go and watch him. Concerning the basis of what he had to say, I can honestly most definitely relate to what he had to say concerning being socially awkward. And this was me back in middle school because I was a Jesus boy. I was a Jesus freak. So I wasn't into what everybody was into. And on top of that, of me being so into Christianity and just living wholeheartedly by the Bible, I missed out on developing my persona, developing my character of who I am, because everything that I had to do was surrounded by the Bible. Everything that I wanted to be was surrounded by the Bible. And it took away from my character development. It took away from finding out who I truly was. And I didn't even tap into that or even step into that until sophomore year in high school. And even with me developing my own character and finding out who I truly am, I still had to struggle with being socially awkward, because even with the people that I grew up with in middle school still saw me as that little boy from middle school. You know, growing up in high school, trying to grow out of that character, trying to grow out of that status of me being a Jesus boy, it wasn't easy. And even to this day, I don't know if majority of the people, and I don't care, but I don't even know if majority of the people that I went to school with still see me as that Jesus boy. There were times where I was trying to holler at a girl and I creeped her out. There were times where I was trying to hit at a girl, and all of a sudden, you know, oh, I have a boyfriend. Oh, you know, we should just stay friends. All this type of stuff. And this happened to me in the 7th grade. There were times where women were being nice to me and saying sweetheart and boo and all this type of stuff. And I took that as, oh, she trying to holler. She's trying to holler at old boy. But, you know, there'd be boys in middle school like, you know, she don't like you, right? And it was obvious. It's even worse when you're socially awkward and you're showing that you have interest in a girl that has no type of interest in you whatsoever. And the girl, you know, the girls that would be trying to go for, they're so sweet, so they ain't even gonna tell you that they don't like you. But the boys around, bro, she don't like you. Like, bro, she don't like you, bro. Just sit down, sit your ass down on back. Oh my goodness! In the 8th grade, there was this one girl that I liked, and I used to sit by her, right? Walk all the way across from the classroom just to sit by her and try and make up something like, "Oh, you got the homework?" And every person in the class knew that I liked the girl because I made it so obvious. And people are just telling me, "Bro, she don't like you, bro." You know, and me being socially awkward, I couldn't tell somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even like her. Anyways, it wasn't until sophomore year that I began to develop my mojo, you know what I'm saying, develop my persona and find out who I truly am. And it wasn't until after high school I began to actually build a backbone for myself, actually, you know, not get stepped on and not get taken advantage of, you know, because of the information. Thank God for social media. So much of the information concerning how to deal with women and how to walk in your masculinity and so on and so forth. You know, I didn't grow up learning from an older brother or an older cousin on how to deal with women. I had to learn on my own. I had to experience for myself on how to deal with women. Now, I've seen this even in college. It just be so sad because not only have I seen situations like that in high school, but there's just one particular boy that was in my film class, and he's been in a few of my film classes. And my friend, I'm not gonna put her name out there, and there would be this one black boy that would be trying to holler at her, and he'll always want to start a conversation and just overly talk, just overly explain everything. Like,
yeah, you know, yesterday it was really that bad. You know, I had to go walk my dog because, you know, he loves walking sometimes, and you know, sometimes I'd be forgetting, and then I had to find something to eat because, you know, you know how it be sometimes when you're trying to find something to eat, but then you can't find nothing to eat.
I mean, I'm sure everybody has seen somebody like that throughout high school, college, or you may personally know somebody like that, or you might be like that. You might be watching this video like, wait, women don't like that? And fellas, I'm not saying that you shouldn't talk about your day with a woman or communicate with a woman how your day has been going or whatever the case is. But to overly do it is not the way to go. Talking about things that just aren't needed is not the way to go. A woman doesn't need to know every single thing that has happened in your day. I woke up this morning and I had to go brush my teeth and wash my face. That I would hope that's in your routine without even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I hope that's just subconscious. A side note, there be some men who are like this, who get socially awkward, and there are certain black women who look at certain men, you know, and I want to use Childish Gambino as an example, but there be some boys out here that be socially awkward and they don't know how to communicate or talk with a woman, and they just get rude with them. they get rude, and it makes them want to go and date other sets of women. Now, that's no excuse. That is no excuse, because even with their social awkwardness, They don't value themselves. You know what I'm saying? When they get turned down by a woman that reflects them and looks like them, they don't feel like they're good enough. Not only do they not feel like that they're good enough, but they don't feel like that they're good enough for their own women. So they don't love what they see in the mirror. They don't like their reflection. They not only don't value trying to build with their own and trying to build with somebody that reflects them. So now they figure, well, if I get with somebody else, maybe I will have a better chance. And it may seem like they have had a better chance. They get married, they have kids, they have a family. But that social awkwardness is still there. That insecurity is still there. That inferiority complex is still there. What I will advise is exactly what he said at the end of the video. You cannot blame anybody else but yourself. And nobody else is going to fix it for you other than yourself. You can say, oh, I was teased in high school, or no black woman ever gave me a chance, and all the black girls make fun of me. And you can make up all the excuses all you want. But if you don't take your ass to a psychology class and learn some shit, if you don't go and get some psychological books and some health therapy and learn about yourself and heal, because a lot of that is trauma, and you haven't healed from that trauma that has happened in middle school and high school. So you blame those women that you went to school with. You blame all the people that made fun of you in high school. You got to heal. But that's the basis of this video. Let me know in the comment section below how you feel about this. Are you socially awkward? Were you socially awkward at one point in your life? Have you experienced this whole this process of being socially awkward back in high school or even now? But share your story. Let's have a conversation about this in the comment section below. Make sure you like the video. I'm gonna give you time right now to like the video. It does not take that. It doesn't take that much. Just like it. Just click the button. Just go on the click. That's all you got to do. It helps with the algorithm and it gets it out to more people. All right. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this video with other people. Until next time, I'm Tyrone, and I am out.
Yeah, it's just me, myself, and I. Ride it, go low, hit me up, might not reply. Feeling focused, got my optics on the life. Feel on the prize, you compromise, go suicide. I pay the price, it's just me, myself, and I. Ride it, go low, hit me up, might not reply. Feeling focused, got my optics on the life. Feel on the prize, you compromise, go suicide. I pay the price, hey.